It's been a while. Hi, everybody. Uh, it's been a hot minute. So, to briefly explain myself, because I live with my family still, um, my father fell ill. He's a teacher. He just went back to teaching, at the college that he's at. And, he immediately got cooties from campus and got sick. And so, in order to avoid getting sick herself, my mom slept in my brother's room, which is vacant right now. So, in order to not disturb her, because she has to get up early for work like I do, I just held off of streaming for a week until my dad was better and she returned back to her room. In terms of the message and the stream going live message and the title of this stream, uh, instead of immediately getting back into my usual schedule, pardon my seltzer opening sounds, I figured it would just be cool to just play something that I want to play, that I would usually play in my off time, I should say, because I do want to play the stuff that I've been playing. It's just, I want to zone out and smash things, and the monkey game that is about smashing things and zoning out, perchance, whilst you do that, is perfect for that. So today's gonna be a weirdly off stream. I'm still gonna record the VOD. I don't know where exactly on the channel I'm gonna put this. Probably in the whatever Wednesday playlist or whatever, even though today's Tuesday. I don't know. We're very loosey-goosey here at the moment. And also I have food, so yeah. Again, no co-coms. However, Horace is almost set with his move. He will be moving to his new location as of October 3rd, he told me. So the week following that, assuming that he is set in his new place and is ready to go, has a situation figured, then he will be back the Monday after the 3rd, which should be the 6th, October 6th, if I'm doing math right in my head. Which I think I am, but I could be totally wrong. Anyways, also, while we're on the topic, before we start up here, I'm going to actually be having family from another state visiting, as of the 3rd, and they're going to also be residing in this room. I don't know if they're just here for the weekend or for a couple days after that. Instructions unclear. So, essentially, when it comes time to it, I will give y'all an update on that. I'm sorry that I don't update my socials that I have beautifully displayed at the bottom of our newer overlay here. ADHD do be ADHDing, though. It's just, this was super last minute with my dad getting sick. I anticipated a sooner return, and then it obviously didn't become that. And then I was going to start streaming yesterday again, but we got out of work late. There was car snafu, a whole bunch of stuff that y'all don't know or want to know or care about, whatever. So that's just kind of how things are going right now. And yeah. That being said, excuse me. We're gonna be not doing a new game. This is not a playthrough. I still have no idea if I'm even gonna play this game as a playthrough eventually. Oh god, why is it so chunky? Ugh, why is it so chunky? Why is this game chugging on OBS? Oh, this might be unfortunate. Unless it's just taking a second because there's a lot happening here. This is chugging a lot more than stuff usually does. Yikes. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get to this for a playthrough. I know I'm going to do Odyssey as the next in-between after Kirby, and that's going to take a while, because I do want to try and be stupid and get all the moons. So, this is just my personal file. I'm just fucking around, figuring shit out. I may take a break here and there, because like I said, I do have food, and I am kind of starving. And I'm also, as I'm speaking with you right now, I'm waiting on my laptop to finish getting an update, so I will have to briefly step away so that I can finalize that update process, update any apps on that. Thankfully, I updated this main computer I'm streaming from and other stuff before stream, but this one was the last one that went through because reasons, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a chunk because wow, I didn't know that this was running this bad. I might be able to summon Liz to help me troubleshoot, but the problem with that is that I don't want to fuck up settings that will fuck up the other games, because like I said, this is the first time I've run into chunk like this for a bit here. Yeah, I think I might beep Liz. Because if it's not happening with other stuff, there should be a way to just tweak this. Where's the right channel here? Oh, actually, it looks like she is currently busy, so... Alright, well, we're gonna have to deal with Chunk, and I'm gonna have to suck it up and be a big girl about it, because... yeah. But yeah, the ADHD do be ADHDing, as if you couldn't tell from the, first stream back into it. There's just so many things going on, and there's updates, and it's just everywhere, so that's why we're just playing a game that's out of the norm, so we can not worry about fucking over progress. Alright. So she has been pinged. But that will be for later. The child is giggling. Alright, I'm gonna... Here, hold on. Let's just... Here, stare at the majestic old zebra. I have to eat something or I'm gonna die. I have pasta and sausage in front of me and it's tormenting me, chat. Y'all don't understand. This is protein pasta with sweet and spicy Italian sausage, and I also threw in the sauce, I threw spinach into the sauce, and also it's vodka sauce, so, In other words, it's peak meal is what we're going for here. And today was my writing group thing that I go to sometimes on like every other Tuesday or whatever. So I didn't just come home and then update some stuff and then eat and then stream. It was more like come home, do car shenanigans, or no, come home, start some update stuff, car shenanigans, gas, event thingy at the library, come home, change, then finish updating stuff and do stream and make food. So that's where we're at. See, this is why, like, it would be good to have co-comps, because then they could talk about stuff whilst I'm eating. And then it would be great. But don't have that right now, so I just gotta stuff my face and then carry on. At least you now have groovy music and something to look at now, though, right? You do have ads, though, I guess, so sorry about that. Man, this laptop's taking a while to update. I swear, it's finished updating like 5 times. Oh my god. Please hold, chat. I'm having to read a thing. Alright. Now then, I still have some bread to nibble on, but I have finished my pasta. And of course, Aren't you glad I didn't say Bananza? Hi, Talos! Alright. My mother just sent me an article from Yahoo News talking about how there's apparently lead in boba. In boba tea. And I'm like, I feel like this is one of those cases of the fact of, like, how they, every other day, they come out with a new study that says that something will cause cancer, and then you look into it, and it's like, the amount of that food that you would have to eat for it to, like, raise Yahoo still think, apparently, like, I follow this dude who, like, does nutrition and, like, workout stuff and whatever, and, like, he's made videos talking about this before, where, like, there's so much misinformation out there about, whatchamacall, sorry, let me just set this up here. I'm finishing updating my laptop and everything is topsy-turvy. Let me just double check this real quick. But yeah, he's made videos where, like, he will talk about how there's so much fear-mongering and stuff about food, and, about... Why is this saying this? What? Oh, is this supposed to be? I'm doing a beyond shit job of getting the point here because I'm trying to do multiple things. But basically, like, there's so much misinformation and scare factor shit about food stuffs where people be like, oh, don't eat this is horrible for you, or like, oh, don't do this ever, or oh, this causes cancer, and it's like, do you realize? And then he, like, will pause that video and he'll be like, okay, let's look into how much of this food you would realistically have to eat in order for it to raise your chances of getting cancer or having that horrible thing happen to your body. And it's literally like eating an exorbitant amount of that specific food daily. And it's like, it will not kill you nor significantly raise your chances unless you're going psycho and eating a butt ton of Cheerios every single day or like whatever. So those people are just fear factoring you. So considering that it's like, this is the only test that I've seen so far and it's coming from freaking Yahoo News, and it's probably coming up because my sister and my mother and I have Boba Fridays where we will make or purchase boba and have it as like a treat because it's the weekend and we're celebrating and blah blah blah. How much you want to bet that if I did some digging, that the amount of quote unquote lead that is in boba is insignificant and would not necessarily completely destroy my health unless I was drinking multiple boba every single day for the next several years. Because, if anything, I have 3, and that's like a week. because I have one Friday, one Saturday, one Sunday. And it's like my weekend thing. It's like my weekend drink. And like my mom and my sister only have it on Friday, or if they don't do it on Friday, then they'll do it on Saturday. So like, how much you want to bet that like, yeah, there's a quote concerning amount of lead in this thing, but like for a food item, but like it's not. You know, it's like the Cheerios and cancer thing. Like, you have to eat an absorbent amount of Cheerios in order for that to actually raise your chances of causing cancer. Or, like, you have to suck down an absurd amount of boba in order for, like, it to cause problems. Like, it feels very much like this is AI algorithm crap that popped up because we do it a lot and because that's the thing that she looks at, and yeah. I don't know, my gut's like, yeah, you could be like, oh, well, that you're just saying that because you don't want to quit boba, and it's like, yeah, like, true. I'm not gonna deny that, but also, I'm not gonna, like, change the cute little treat that I have for the weekend because of one random study. Dead internet theory. I don't entirely know what that means, but it sounds about right. If it is related to, like, oh, like, you see one thing and therefore, like, I don't even know. But, like, you know, you get what I'm saying. Where it's just like, this just seems a little too circumstantial of a situation for me to, like, quote-unquote cut back on something that I'm already not really having that much of in the grand scheme of things. Like, 3 drinks a week is not, it's not gonna fucking kill me. And quite frankly, like, it's the idea that the majority of content activity is driven by bots. I wouldn't say that it's, I would say it's algorithmatized. I wouldn't say that it's driven by bots. But yeah, it definitely feels like kind of like a version of confirmation bias where it's like, oh hey, you're talking about this thing a lot. Turns out that thing that you like, that you do a lot and talk about a lot is actually bad for you. It's like, well, yeah, no shit. Everything that we consume nowadays is bad for you. There's apparently microplastics and frickin' everything. I just finished eating pasta out of a reheated plastic, like, Tupperware. Like, you know, like, it's, you know, and at this point, it's just like, there's only so much you can frickin' do. If they want to cut back on the boba, cool, but I would need more substantial evidence than one random study to be like, okay, yeah, that's bad. I should not partake. Huh. That aside, ooh, hold on. The Zebra wanted us to get discs that broke, and, I think I found one. I'm gonna need something to cool the lava down, though. Something like this. Eh. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that a lot, aren't I? Alright, okay.
Okay.
Let's make a path, I guess. Let's also grab that, because that showed up. Nice. Fantastic find, actually. But, you know, whatever floats your goat. If I had, like, a long jump ability, I would probably be able to make that, but I am limited because Stanky King does not do that. Mario does, but he's not in this game. That's a different collectathon game.
Aim.
Yoink! I missed. Yoink! It's better. Oh god, this thing is... Well, the last one was big. Alright. Let's go fix the record. Record. He said there were 3 pieces, so this is the first one. Up. Schmack.
2 more.
Yeah, that's how math works. Okay. Yeah, for some reason, my Switch 2 really don't like, danking with stream. I messaged Liz. Actually, let me see if Liz got back to me. No. I expected not because she did tell me that she was busy. So that's understandable. Oh, cool. OBS is having a moment. It still says we are streaming, but you know, it's going in loopy-loos. Oh great, I totally beansed everything. Oh, nope, never mind. Yes, I kinda did, actually. Let me see. Oh, it is frozen. Okay, that might be why it's chugging. Give me one quick second, chat. I'm gonna try to troubleshoot this. Give me a second.